Hello friends! Today let's talk about the challenges and criticism of renewable energy sources. Renewable energy, like solar and wind power, has become a popular alternative to fossil fuels. It's great because it helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change. But it's not without its challenges. First off, we've got the issue of intermittency. We see solar and wind energy productions relies on unpredictable weather conditions. When the sun's shining or the wind's blowing, we're good to go. But when those conditions aren't favorable, it can be tough to match energy supply with demand. Speaking of supply and demand, we also need effective energy storage solution. Storing excess energy during peak generation periods and releasing it when demand is high but generation is low is essential. However, current storage technologies can be expensive and may not have enough capacity for large-scale renewable energy surpluses. Integrating renewable energy sources into existing power grids can be a bit challenging too. The infrastructure and grid system we've got in place were designed for traditional centralized power generation, not distributed renewable energy sources. So upgrading and adapting the grid to handle the back and forth flow of energy and decentralized generation is a big task. Large-scale renewable energy projects require lots of land, and that can cause some environmental concerns. Wildlife habitats, ecosystems, and local communities can be affected. Plus, conflicts over land use and displacement of communities can pop up too. Now let's talk about the costs. While the cost of renewable energy has come down over the years, there are still initial investments and infrastructure costs that could make it harder for everyone, especially developing countries, to adopt it. The affordability of renewable energy system is improving, but it's still something we need to consider. While renewable energy is better for the environment, during its operation, we can't ignore the environmental impact of manufacturing, transportation, and disposal of components. Things like solar panels and wind turbine blades need to be managed properly to minimize their impact. Another challenge is energy density and scalability. Solar and wind energy have lower energy densities, which means we need larger areas or installations to generate the same amount of energy. This can be tough in crowded or limited space regions. For regions heavily reliant on intermittent renewable energy, backup power systems, typically fossil fuel based, are needed to meet energy demands during low generation periods or peak demands. This does limit the overall reduction. Now let's talk about technological limitations. We've seen some great advancements in renewable energy technologies, but there are some critics who believe that there might be technological limitations holding us back from completely replacing fossil fuels in certain applications, like heavy industries or long-haul transportation. They argue that we still have some work to do in these areas. Despite these challenges and criticism, the renewable energy sector continues to evolve and improve. As technology advances and policies promote the adoption of renewable energy, many of these challenges can be addressed or mitigated, leading to a more sustainable and cleaner energy future. Transitioning to renewable energy is essential to solving the climate crisis, as burning fossil fuels creates far higher emissions. I, as a person and a software engineer, believe we can learn from our mistakes and use the renewable energy, science and technology to address the issue we have created. Let's explore this together. Thank you for watching and goodbye!